Hello, everyone. Welcome to Highwire Improv's online shows for this Sunday, March 10th. Here in the US, we are, I don't know if celebrating is the right word. We are experiencing our switch into daylight savings time. We are seeing a little bit more sun today at a little bit of a later hour. And we have a wonderful roster of improv acts for you this afternoon. If you're watching this on replay, it could be sunny out, it could be the middle of the night. But either way, we're happy that you're here checking out some improv with us online at Highwire. We are, as always, going to give you a little bit of a rundown what's going on in the Highwire world. We have a busy week ahead in the Baltimore area. We've got a continuing musical improv class. We've got a free intro workshop on Tuesday, and we have shows on Friday and Saturday in person. We have shows on Monday, Tuesday, and Sunday online. And of course, we have over 1,000 shows now on demand on our YouTube channel. So if you just can't get enough improv, we'll do our best to fill that need for you. We are really excited, though, to welcome some new and first time folks to this show on this channel. Some people you'll recognize, some people may be new to you. They're all going to be lots of fun. I'm really excited to see this. Love to welcome our first act to the stage. It is the Wordplay Jamnasium.
Absolutely is. Thank you very much, Barry. And this is our season finale. Let me introduce myself first. I'm the Velvet Duke, coming to you live from Ottawa. So what I love about the Highwire space is the ability to connect virtually around the world. And this show was built with that in mind. I am not alone in this show. Let me bring my guests on today, coming in from another person from Canada and a person from Florida, USA. Both of you turn on your cameras and join me. Welcome, welcome. Very quickly, introduce who you are and where you're coming in from, specifically, not zip codes, not postal codes, but, the city at least. We'll go alphabetically.
All right, that would be me. So, hi everybody, I'm Debs, and I am coming to you live from Oakville, which is a suburb of Toronto, Ontario.
Hi, everybody. I'm Margot, and I'm zooming in from Naples, Florida.
Yeah, which is a suburb of Oakville, and
Right.
so we're going to play word play games, improv games that you may be familiar with that have connected us. We voted on this; it's democratic, but we're still going to mix things up as we do with every edition of this. We have agreed to do number of words. Number of words is a word limitation format where each player gets an assigned number, and they may only speak that number of words every time that they share, and you can't put two of those groupings together in one time. Try to stuff in, if you have one word, you can't do two words at one time. Somebody else must contribute before you get to speak again. In this game, there are numbers that are very typical to the live show, like one person gets 100 words or something like that. We're going to be very kind to ourselves and not do that. On the other hand, sometimes people get 0 words and they have to, just mime everything. Again, funny, haha. But for this case, because we also want to collaborate, we'll raise that bar a little bit. So to do this, the three of us, we're going to assign for somebody else a number between 3 and 12. Okay, so Margot, I'm going to assign to you the number 5.
Great. And Debs, I'm going to assign to you the number 3.
All right, and Velvet, I will assign to you the number 7.
Amazing. Let's just repeat what our numbers are. I'm number 7.
5.
And
Oh,
3.
Yeah.
Yeah, wonderful. So we're going to do a scene together. The three of us will all stay on for these because it's a season finale, and I can change the rules. So here we go. We're going to do this three for all word number of word scene. Let's do it about time change, whatever, or changing times. Ooh, changing times. I know it's scary, but we care.
Times, they are changing.
Changing times are.
Not our main focus, but still, we
Cannot escape the times today.
It's 12 o'clock.
on the East Coast. So let's,
Have a fun time today, gang.
By eating lunch.
we've provided a healthy alternative to meat.
I love chocolate potato chips.
We've got those.
Amazing. Look how easy we can do number of word games. Like, we just got this, no problem. Let's do it again. We're going to switch who has which number. So I'll have three. Okay. Margot, do you want seven or, I guess you don't have a choice. You have to, if I've taken three, you have to do seven.
7, yeah.
Yeah, and Debs, you have five. Um, what I liked was that we were completing each other's thoughts. I think we'll continue to keep that. Let's add a genre to it as well, though. Let's already get to the complexity of things. So we'll add a genre. You can self-select your genre right now. Margot, what genre would you like to speak in?
Film noir.
Film noir, of course you do. Debs, what genre would you like to speak in?
I like to be a musical.
Uh,
That's okay.
oh, of course that's okay. Which leaves me with sci-fi. So I am speaking in sci-fi, three words.
Film noir, 7 words.
And musical, 5 words.
A pentalone. No, anyway, I was going to make a musical reference that I don't know. So we are going to let's do another scene. This one is about oh, we just passed. We just passed an exam, whatever that means.
Mary, thanks for helping me cheat today.
I am obliged.
We totally nailed this exam.
With science helping.
Standing by the river helps me think.
I hologrammed that.
I did a dance too.
You got some real sexy gams, gal.
DNA shows positive.
Positive,
Why?
negative, it's all the same to me, Spanky.
By
Don't forget.
Mars's light.
Don't forget the equals sign.
E equals MC.
You really got the smarts today, Mary.
Thank you kindly. See, I I know that we each love our different genres, of course. So let's do it again. Let's let go of the number of words, and we'll just transform into genre switch. So when I say switch, we will switch out of one genre into the next one. So let's start with our base genre. We all love music. Let's start with our base genre, though, with film noir. And then we have musical as an option, and we have sci-fi as an option. And we'll just genre switch between all three, but we'll start in film noir. Can I get a color, Margot?
Red.
Red, amazing. And Debs, can I get a geographic location?
Las Vegas.
This is the story of Red Las Vegas in film noir to start.
I pulled up my Cadillac to the mega hotel. I knew I was going to win a lot of money today.
I'd seen her come up, as usual, in the Cadillac, looking to enter the hotel and win again, but I had my orders. You think you're coming here today again, Chandler?
What he didn't know was I own the hotel and I could fire him at will. Yeah, I'm coming in today.
I tried to make myself look bigger, but there was something in her eyes I'd not seen before. A power that was there that, like a lit cigarette, burned down to the husk. She strolled by me. All I could do was watch. My buddy on the other side of the door had given me the nod. I had to let her through.
I had to give that nod. It was the only thing left to do. For I was in love with that Chandler.
Suddenly, a shot rang out. Everyone was tense, myself included. I could feel it from my shoulders to my toes.
It was the sound of someone making a lot of dough. It sounded like a shot, but it was an exclamation from the crowd.
Switched to sci-fi. The crowd beeped and booped out in logical and illogical patterns.
Beep, 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 boop, 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 boop.
The number on the winning screen was following the Fibonacci sequence, growing exponentially.
I see. It's good. Today, I think I won.
Chandler's logic algorithm had aligned perfectly with the numbers on the machine. Switch musical.
Chandler, my love, you're going to win.
I win every day that you're in my life.
A note from a note from upstairs told me not to ignore the way things were going had happened before.
I got the deja vu blues, thinking of my time in this joint.
The deja vu blues. I knew that there was a point.
Oh, the deja vu blues. It happens multiple times.
Switch to film noir.
I entered the master suite. They comped me everything. Can't say comp since I own the joint.
I'd been assigned to watch the door of the master suite, and suddenly the picture focused, and I understood my place in this joint.
I've been assigned to watch the guard watching the master suite. And at that point, I knew that I was subordinate.
A falcon screeched in the distance to signal the end of the scene. That's, I want to ensure that there is time for us to have a conversation as performers, as just as people outside of our scene. But before we do that, just a very quick debrief. How often do you get to play word at a time or genre switch in your communities?
Word at a time is quite common for me. I have seen people do genre switch, but have never played it myself, actually.
Amazing.
And I echo Deb's. I've done a lot of word at a time, but the genre switch was exhilarating for me today. Thank you.
Well, thank you. It was one of the go-tos for me when I was doing theater sports. Often, uh, both genre and emotional roller coaster would be just like, okay, now we have to adopt this into how we're moving the story forward. So it was nice to dust it off today. So let's get into the hey, how are things in your scene? How's improv? How are you? The pandemic is still happening, so we've talked about virtual versus in person. Marco, how are things for you?
Well, my world is totally online. I teach online, I perform online, and being in a little town in the corner of the Everglades where we got big old alligators and pythons, I'm happy to stay inside. But I do love going to festivals. When I get a chance to go to a festival, that's always super duper.
Right. Do you have a festival coming up?
Hmm, not right now. How about
Okay.
you?
I do, but we'll talk about me later.
Okay,
Uh,
okay.
how about you, Debs?
Yeah, so I primarily play in person. I started taking classes about 2 years ago, and I feel very lucky to have a really strong improv community in Oakville Improv, and I feel that they really kind of cultivate the growth of their members. And so most of what we do is in person, but we kind of definitely support each other outside of that as well, virtually.
And for those from Oakville, happy anniversary. This is your 15th year as a
Yeah.
community, as a company. Yeah, it's wonderful. And as for me, I have lots going on. I've started back into in-person shows. I have my own show that I do. I'm going to the Black and Funny Improv Festival in a week and a half. I'm excited to rejoin people out at Huge Theater. And then I have other festivals coming up later in the year.
Awesome.
Yeah. Are there are, were there any growing pains for you over the last little bit that you've seen the other side of? Any wins? Any improv wins that you're willing to share? Right? I don't want
Hmm.
to be like, oh, there was this.
I uh I think for me, I tend to be like a pretty big perfectionist in my everyday life. And I think that failing gracefully
Mm,
in a safe space with other people who are always failing, like I don't really think there is failing, but it's really gratifying to have things go in not the way that you expected them to go and still be fine.
yeah,
Um, yeah, I think also as, a musician, I would go over my shows and go over my shows and really analyze things. And with improv, it's easy to kind of just brush it off and be like, cool, like that was fun, and always kind of look forward to the next thing. So I think it's built my creative resiliency.
that's wonderful.
And I always love an opportunity to sing. So that is my go-to favorite thing in
Mm,
improv. So I was really grateful. And also playing with really people who yes and really getting that acceptance. And one of my mottos is celebrate failures. So
wonderful. For me, it is. We're relatively new in this community in Ottawa, and so learning. and successfully learning patience about connecting and integrating and finding your place. I mean, improv gives you all of those skills in very immediately when you're on stage, but off stage, it takes time, and that's okay. So being okay with that part of it, and then therefore celebrating the failure of not getting it as immediately as I wish sometimes, and just being able to change gears. Right, Toronto was, 7 days a week. You could find a show, and to move to a location that's only starting to ramp up. They have their improv festival coming up next weekend, this weekend, depending on your time zone, or maybe tomorrow if you're watching the replay. They are gearing up in a way that they hadn't before. They'd almost virtually shut down because of the pandemic. So they're finding their feet too. Yeah. We have a few moments left. Any shout outs that you'd like to give? Anything you're looking forward to? I want to start by saying it was a pleasure to be able to connect with both of you, as it has with past guests. I have a brain where I feel connected with everybody from the moment that we've met, and then that time passes. I don't notice that, so I'm able to pick up things with people again. But to make this active offer of coming together in opportunities like this, I'm very grateful.
Well, I'd like to give a shout out to my improv coach, Jay Suko, who
Hmm.
is just a fabulous teacher, and my other coach, Rich Baker, both in California.
Yes.
And they've supported and validated me so much, helped me be a better improviser and sometimes a better teacher myself. And also Carla Dingle with Queen City Improv Global, because she has such a wonderful place for people to share their expertise and play games and have fun. So those are my three shout outs. And thank you for including me today. I love the give and take, and I love the pauses we were able to have. Not having to respond right away, but to take it in. Thank you.
Thank you.
I think my shout out would be to Amy McKenzie, who is the heart and soul of Oakville Improv. She taught me my first class, and the care and amount of cultivation that she puts into the community in terms of developing people and creating opportunities, it's really made Oakville home for me. And I think likewise, it's such a joy to be able to have learned this new language of improv, and then to be able to connect with both of you in that way. I feel really grateful.
Thank you both. I know and adore each of the people that you've shouted out, had opportunities to collaborate with them and learn from them. And so thank you for those shout outs. My shout out, I'll shout out, there's so many people. But I'll shout out starting here with Highwire. It was a real pleasure to get to visit in person recently, but to stay connected here online, and for them to offer this online space continuously as part of their community outreach and engagement. And then in Ottawa, the Ottawa Improv Jamboree has been such a great cultivating space. They have their Jam Nation series going on. I'm going to be hosting the next one. But it's this space where anybody in the community can get stage time. It's not about experience levels. It's about, do you want to be present there and try something? And I think that aligns with how I am trying to live my life. But that's not to say that there aren't other people absolutely worthy of being shout out to. Yeah. Okay, well, we have come to the end of our time. Thank you again for our games. We're going to turn off our cameras and enjoy the next set. Thank you very much, Barry. Thank you, everybody, for watching.
Thank you all for joining us today. And I love getting to have a bit of peering into different improv communities. One of the great things about continuing our work online is not just getting to make connections that we then see in person, although that was wonderful, Velvet. We also like to be able to stay connected with folks all over the world. It's one of these magic time travel devices that we have in our pockets and in our houses with the power of technology, and it's been a real treat to continue that, not just when we had to. And we are continuing to see lots of connection online. One interesting thing that's happening here in the Highwire space is we have sent one of our board members, Brian James O'Connell, on a tour of the Northeast and Midwest of the United States. But during that tour, he will be doing a new online workshop called "It's Improv Television, Not Improv Theater." Which we're really excited about. It's a combination of film techniques and online improv techniques. Everything from very simple things like putting a piece of tape on the wall so you know where to look instead of staring down into the camera, to some of the film language that we can use when performing improv in this online environment, which is still quite new. People were doing online improv even pre-pandemic, but not to a large degree. And there's still plenty for us to all learn and try in this medium, which is super exciting. So take a look for that. It's on our Eventbrite page. It's going to be really fun. We've got plenty of spots open for it, both scholarship and paid. So that will be a good one. All right. I think we're ready for our next act, and they are a wonderful group. Also, living the virtual/online/digital improv experience. They've been doing it longer than Highwire. They are part of the Inner City Improv Network, which formed right near the start of everything, and has pulled together performers and teachers and improvisers from many cities across the world, hence intercity improv. And they are lots of fun. This is the team Unicorn Kingdom from that group, and we are super excited to have them on stage. Please welcome Unicorn Kingdom.
Pay attention to the music that maybe is playing somewhere but isn't playing on my speakers.
It's in our hearts.
Music is in our hearts. Hey, we're
Yes.
Unicorn Kingdom. There are three of us. Our fourth might be joining us soon, maybe a fifth. We're not sure. We're a ever-changing group. As a matter of fact, we're from the inner city. We got Chicago here, Bay Area, and Danelle is from also the Bay Area somewhere.
Yeah, I'm the one in Southern California.
Wait, you're LA. Alex is LA and the Bay Area.
Yes.
That's what we got. So what we need is a word of anything to get us started. Barry, you got your Highwire deck anywhere close?
Yeah, I just pulled a word from it. How about stopwatch?
Stopwatch.
Stopwatch.
Thank you.
Mom, do you have to time everything that I do? I mean, I trust me, I'm getting faster at most things, but you don't have to time each and everything and log each and every time. I mean, I just made you an egg salad sandwich.
Honey, you can do these things faster than a half an hour. An egg salad sandwich, at least shoot for 25 minutes. You know, you don't have to be so particular about how you do things. That's the deal.
Well, I can't get the water to boil any quicker than I do. I meticulously take off the shell. I mean, and if any part of the egg is ruined, I gotta throw it out.
I know, honey. I know it's a lot. It's a lot. And you're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. It's just that we do need to get you to school before the class ends. And I want you to learn about time management.
Yeah, but that doesn't make sense. I mean, it's everything that you've always told me is time is important. You have to, I mean, the time.
But for you, honey, it's like you're going so slow. I'm afraid that one day time will just stop.
Tag out David. So you've been telling him about like it's important, time is important, and trying to be supportive of him and everything.
I tried everything. It's like he's slowing down more and more. You know, it took him 3 hours to make an egg salad sandwich.
Oh, I know. I saw. I was keeping track.
We tag out Danelle, we cut to David making that egg salad sandwich.
Oh, Mr. Watch, I need to start again. Can you start over? Yeah, we got to start over.
Fine.
I know it's tough. You got to press that reset button on
Yeah,
top.
yeah,
But, I mean, come on, look, this egg is not perfect.
yeah. I know that's just the time. The egg isn't perfect. I mean, but
Tag out David.
you need to save.
It is I, Father Time. You have broken our most sacred law.
Dad, I am in love, and I adopted a son. Even though he takes a long time to make an egg,
You adopted a son and you didn't tell me a future pap. How does not why I even came here.
That's right. I'm the new type of time. I'm digital.
Oh, wait, what? Oh, what? Dad, did you replace me?
You've been replaced because digital clocks automatically set for daylight savings time, and you're far behind.
We're the future, Father.
Yeah, you don't have to check the kitchen every time time changes. It just automatically does it for us, but you have to be manually selected.
Tag out Faustino and Brian. Come, you finally made it here with me, your grandfather, the grandfather clock.
Oh,
No one likes us anymore.
I know, no one does. It's like people forget to wind us sometimes, but have you ever fell in love?
Oh, I once fell in love with old antique watch that a gentleman kept in his pocket, a pocket watch. Oh, but it was a love that could never be.
Oh, why was that? Why was that?
I was stationary. I'm 4 feet tall and weigh 30 pounds, and
Oh,
she weighed 4 ounces and was traveling always in a gentleman's pocket. It would never have worked.
oh,
Tag out both of you and bring back Father Time. Dear. Oh, dear. I feel like we don't have time for each other anymore.
I'm sorry, honey. People have figured out how to mass produce our children that I have so hard to keep track of everybody. I'm so sorry.
It's time to be born. Why couldn't we stay in eternity?
Well, lucky for you, I thought of we should go on a second honeymoon to the Sandals Corporation.
You make daylight savings time more pleasant.
All right, let's cut to the reservation check-in counter. So yeah, we have your reservation here. I'm sorry, come on back, ma'am. Unfortunately, we're not going to have your room ready for another 3 hours.
That's preposterous.
I mean, oh, the room's ready. Sounds good. Go right in. If you want to go to the restaurant, I'd suggest you get your name in now. Otherwise, it's going to be about a 2-hour wait.
My honey can handle anything like that. He's a time wizard.
Okay. Also, just so you know, there is going to be a timeshare meeting for a sales pitch for you in a couple. It's going to take about 4 hours for them to get through. So make sure you plan accordingly.
This is preposterous. I'm gonna keep pushing time to 6 hours into the future.
How was the sales pitch meeting?
We got stuck with a timeshare.
Sweep.
Thank you.
You know, it's just me, or does time seem to get way too much attention these days, and they don't pay attention to us enough to us? Space.
I know, like, people haven't noticed I've grown.
We're a continuum, goddammit.
Yes, I know.
Knock, 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 knock. Hey, I'm sorry to bother you. It's me, Gravity. Can I borrow a cup of sugar?
Yeah, here, I'll just drop it for you.
Thank you. Thanks. Good to see you. We can't exist without each other.
Gravity appreciates us. Good old Gravity.
I mean, is it just because we're expanding so much? I mean,
that people are taking us for granted?
I'm not the size I was when we had the Big Bang.
Yeah, I know. I know. But you know what? You know what, honey? No matter what size, no matter what size you are, you look great.
Oh, thanks. You know, I got this nebula for you.
Oh my God, you know I always loved the Crab Nebula.
Yeah.
Sorry, tag out everybody. Bring back David and Danelle. It's as I look through that big telescope thing. They're about to do the Big Bang again.
Again?
You're not allowed to do that. That's not allowed within the HOA rules.
Space just gifted other space a giant nebula. It's written in the sky.
It's a brilliant idea.
Say that one more time.
I think it's a great idea. Bring it on again and again and again.
Have you watched your parents perform coitus before?
Doesn't everybody?
You know I can hear all of you. I'm everywhere.
Ah.
And look, it's not what you think. It's not going to be the big one again. That was only once. It's just a series of small little ones. Everyone always gets upset about the idea of the big crunch. Like, that's just us going to the gym. Come on. It's not that.
Tag out everyone except Brian. Wait, you were telling like the public about our bangs?
I mean, they can see the new stars being formed, dear.
Yeah, but I was hoping to keep that a little private. I mean, scientists still don't understand like star formation and all that.
I didn't talk to, at least I didn't tell them about the dark matter.
Knock, 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 knock. Hey, I'm a new neighbor. I just moved in. I'm antimatter. I just wanted to introduce myself and.
Can you stay over there, sir? Please, just stay over there.
I thought we got rid of you a long time ago in the early universe.
That's really a horrible thing to say to your new neighbor. Come on, I mean,
we can't touch each other. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And, everybody go to the courtroom. Not the courtroom, but the city hall meeting. Okay, we're gonna start the meeting. This is there's a lot of gravity in this issue here. There's a privacy issue and the city is complaining. It doesn't look good. Okay. Speak to the floor.
I'm State Farm, and like a good neighbor, State Farm was there, and I saw all of it.
All right. You saw it all. Well, we have a witness. And that's a privacy issue. So I think that's where the gravity is. It's very deep, and it's bothering the citizens of this fine city.
Just out of curiosity, do you know Jake? Is he going to be here?
Jake's always with me. State Farm is always there.
I mean, honestly, he's cooler than you are. I mean, we got it.
This is slander and witness tampering. I'm getting out of here.
Are we really going to go there?
can I just bring up the fact that so many people in this association that we're part of are against the mixing of matter and antimatter. And that's just really just not very current. That's not a very current way of thinking.
Hey, God made matter and then made antimatter. The Bible didn't say he made them together.
It has been said. It has been said.
You know what? You're right. Let me extend the first arm of friendship to you.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
lies.
that's
Don't do it.
The Big Bang. There's a trouble a brewing up in the celestial bodies.
Daddy, where do stars come from?
So, you come from a long legacy of seamen, so I might as well tell you off top of the scruffy.
Yeah. You went into to what you and Mom did in great detail, but I still don't know anything about the stars.
Ah, okay. Well, when the universe was born, there was nothing, and
Okay.
nothing was a cruel mistress. So something came along the way, and they made.
Daddy, why is the mistress the one that's cruel? That's it. That seems a little old-fashioned.
Okay, let me rephrase it in a certain way. Imagine that, someone's standing on the side of the road, and the other person walks up and says, "There's nothing else better to do," so they make out at the bus stop.
sweet.
Okay, thank you.
I just feel like a nothing, like nobody, like I don't even exist. I feel so empty inside. I just wish. I wish someone would take notice. Sometimes
Oh, you're here. Hey, how's it going? Good to see you.
you notice me. Do you want to make? Can you notice me again? Just for a minute. Look at me in the eye.
Hey,
Oh,
what's up? Hey, you're back. Good to see you. I thought you went
Yeah.
somewhere. Didn't see you there. Good to see you.
oh, just a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer. Come on, notice me.
Boy, there's usually a lot of people here. I'm not seeing anybody today. Hey, did you see that? Nobody's here? Oh, G's here with me. Hey.
This
No,
is a
listen.
time. This is a job for Father Time.
Hey, Time. Father Time.
Time stops. Look, you notice her. Now you're stuck here forever. Hi, Brian. How are you doing?
I'm pretty good. You said a lot of people here, so I just figured that, I'd walk in here as well.
Man, maybe I shouldn't have stopped time when I did. How's your dad doing?
Oh, he's doing pretty good.
Cool.
I mean, the universe is not constrained to your time stoppages, sir.
Oh, it's not. Oh,
Oh
well,
yeah, no, we're sort of independent, so time kind of is like an illusion for us.
Oh, so you don't acknowledge my existence then? I feel seen
Well,
already.
no, we're all part of like the same continuum, but there's time and there's space, and we're just two axes of it,
Yeah, we exist along each other's axes. Like we're almost like we're rubbing sticks together for all eternity.
Pretty
Do
much.
a quick tag out myself and Danelle. I'm coming back as somebody else.
Oh,
Hey, it's me, the speed of light. Do not approach me.
I see you.
Now, you see me from your point of view. Just you cannot approach me. Do not forget that.
I always maintain my equivalent parsecs, so I'm good.
You actually don't exist for me because basically for me, time stands still.
Well,
What?
I would say be careful if you run into gravity because he can change you.
Wait. Speed of light. You said time stands still, but do you see my second hand moving?
Yeah, but you're related to me, so it's all relative.
Wait, we're related? We're related?
Of course.
No.
Oh,
Cousin Harry, the one at second removed or something. How does that work? You're relative, but you're like second cousins or third cousins once removed, or I don't know how that works. I
We
guess
got in trouble earlier for removing things, so let's not be once removing anything.
again, I feel unnoticed. Fine, just go.
I'm going to go discuss this with my friend, the theory of infinity. See what he has to say.
I'm gonna take a shower. That's my excuse for leaving.
All
And he
right,
always gives me a headache.
I gotta go sweep.
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just sweeping.
I am your mirror image.
I know, Mirror. I cross by you all the time, and you just seemed like you were busy, so that's why I never said anything before.
Well, you can go deep and reflective in your thoughts.
I never, reflection me. I never, and I've been sweeping. I've been sweeping, this IKEA, and I just never thought I should just stand there and just kind of look at you and just kind of reflect.
Reflect on your soul as you sweep the universe or the floor.
Yaga, 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 time for your 10-minute meatballs. Jogging, jogging, jogging.
Oh, thank you, Mr. IKEA.
I wish I could taste that.
It's good.
Jogga, 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 jogga. Mira, here's your meatballs all deconstructed in a file. Jogga, jogga, jogga.
Oh, Beef got the Allen wrench.
Oh, that's not good.
Jogga, jogga, jogga. I know that I am Alan. Here's my wrench.
Okay. Oh,
That's good.
Thank you, Mr. Allen.
That's good.
Yeah.
Again, I wish I was a real person and not just a reflection, so I could have senses and feel things like, I don't know, big bangs and everything that I hear so much about. Because I'm on the ceiling of most bedrooms.
Yeah.
And the sky.
Yeah, I know. We're in that tiny little apartment with the ceilings are all just mirrors.
Jogga, jogga, jogga. Well, it looks like you're having an existential crisis there, person in reflection.
Yeah.
You know what they say in Mother Sweden, the most erotic, sensual thing you do with someone is eye contact. So get to it. Make sure you clean up after yourself. Yaga, 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 yaga.
Do you feel anything, Mirror Me?
I think it's called narcissism.
Oh, I never thought how beautiful your eyes look.
Oh, so beautiful. And I'm so smart and important. I can tell that from just looking at myself.
Hey, Brian, on aisle 7, do you see him like, smashing his eyeballs into the mirror?
Okay. Do you still have to sweep the floor?
Yeah.
Sweep. Sweep.
Wait.
We find ourselves here again. The end of another universe.
I really wish eventually we could be the alpha instead of just the omega, but omega is all we are, the end. No PS, no coda, no...
Everything gets all...
No extra Easter egg scene at the end of the credits.
I mean, you ever wonder what happens afterwards?
I've always wondered that every time it happens. Every time it restarts and we're here at the end, I wonder what's going to happen next. I never know what's going to happen, even though every other time it's always restarted.
One day, maybe it'll go in reverse.
Maybe Mrs. Time over there could help us. Mrs. Time! Mrs. Time, Time's wife. I'm sorry, Noah, that's not what you go by. Janice. I should call you Janice. Do we have to be the end?
To question depending on what end means to you. Can I introduce you to a 3-hour meditation?
Is this going to be another timeshare sales pitch that you're making? Because we've already been through that, and we already own a timeshare.
Yeah, I mean, that's the one thing that survives every restart. You cannot get out of those things.
Never.
We got like 4 universes ago. We still can't get rid of it.
Not only that, we're now Amway salesmen for some reason. I don't understand.
So you realize you did die then.
Yeah, but we still have a down line to worry about. Our people below us. Still got that. We still got numbers to match.
I mean, yeah, we die, we get reborn in a new universe, but yet Amway is forever.
Timeshare is forever. That's how you live on. And so it is said.
What if we just if Alex the watch could come back, what if we just take out his battery?
Yes.
Wait, you can't take out my battery. I'm mechanical.
Well,
I've been.
Sorry, I didn't mean to like just flash everyone like that.
Stop moving, and time will stop.
Oh,
moving, and time will stop.
The only thing that will stop time is everyone perform the Big Bang.
Time is on my side.
Time everywhere. There's time.
I have time for you, dear.
I could have time in a bottle.
It's not time to make a change.
I like time with my steak.
Rosemary and time.
Anybody else feel aroused now?
Oh, Dad!
We can dance if we want to. We could leave your time behind.
Well, something, you're no friend of mine.
I guess it was the time of my life.
I'm gonna sleep. Sleep.
One final scene.
Don't see it.
No,
I don't see it either.
Yeah, I don't see it.
What was that?
What is that?
That's not what I was looking at. I was looking at that thing.
I was looking at that.
I was looking at that.
Oh, I was looking at that.
They're everywhere. I can't believe it.
I mean, I guess it all restarted once again.
You know what? It's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
It's so amazing.
Of all the vacations we've had, this is probably the time that we've had the best.
I know.
I'll remember this time forever.
Forever and ever.
Like what they always say, like a good neighbor, State Farm is always there.
Is that Jake?
By
Where's
the
Jake?
way, guys.
Oh shit, there's Jake!
Oh yeah, there! Oh my god!
Oh my god!
And that's our show. Calling it on Jake.
What
It's
what a
Jake.
what a journey through time and space, and yet it all just comes back to Jake from State Farm. Thank you as always to the wonderful folks of Unicorn Kingdom,
Thank you.
from Intercity Improv, as always with the repping of the merch. It just gets better and better every time. I love it so much. Is that a David Bakes You Bread?
This is a
Whistle.
Ted Lasso
Yes.
reference.
Bigger and bigger sponsors. Oh, I love
Bread. I'm still waiting for my bread from David.
it. Oh, goodness. It's a long list.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you as always for being here, and we'll see you at the next one, I'm sure.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Highwire.
All right. And we have one final show for the afternoon. We're excited to welcome them back to the stage from across the Atlantic Ocean. I don't even know where they are today. I know they were moving about, but I'm excited to welcome back to the stage the wonderful SomerSand.
Thank you, Barry.
Hi.
Hi. And actually, I'm in Belgium, not far from Brussels.
And I am in London,
Yeah.
UK.
Yeah, Barry, for the thing we're going to do, we'd like to have a word from you.
Sure. How about weeds?
Weeds?
Wings as in
Wings.
bird?
Okay.
Bird?
No.
Oh, no, weeds.
Weeds. Weeds.
Do you know what that means? Johan?
Not really. Is that the thing you have to do in the garden, and then you have plants and flowers coming from them? The unwanted
plants.
Thank you. Okay, good. Thank
All
you.
right.
So SomerSand with weeds. Okay.
Okay.
So, actually, in the garden, Margaret, I have a lot of weeds, but I rarely destroy it or remove them, because I think it's part of nature, and if you just leave the plants there, we would like to grow there, the insects will come and everything will come, and who am I, to decide to put grass or anything else there? That's my idea, Margaret, about weeds.
Alan, you got very strange ideas, because the weeds are the unwanted plants, because people don't keep them. So we really need look. I got the scissors here. Let's get them out of the way.
Margaret, stop.
What?
We agreed that when you would move in my house, there are
Yes.
certain things, there are certain boundaries. I mean, I never have done anything. It was never the idea that you would do the garden anyway. Okay, it's my house. I still think it's my house. I mean, you live with me, but okay, don't do the
Okay.
deed.
No, I know, Alan, but you have very strange ways of thinking. Okay, you don't want me to get rid of the weeds, because they are the unwanted plants. But what about the house? You keep all the dirt, all the rubbish everywhere else. I can't get rid of it because you complain, and the rubbish is just growing and growing. We now have 1, 2, 3 rooms full of rubbish.
Just say it. What you think? Well, I'm a hoarder. Okay, I'm a hoarder.
Yeah. Well, okay. You invited me to move into your house.
Yeah.
And I tell you, I love being with you. Yes.
I love being with you too, Margaret.
And I really, really appreciate the fact that, you have welcomed me into your life. Okay. So far, that's really nice, but it's a nightmare living here, my love. It's just look,
It's
you
always
have to,
difficult. it's always difficult at the start of a relationship to get used to each other, to live in the same space, to live in the same room. But we will get used to it eventually. And I know it's hard, but and I will do my best. Look, when you moved in, I've put all my stuff from the bedroom back into the other rooms, so we could nice sleep in the bed, without any clutter, without, just like you like to have it.
That's the only room that hasn't got any rubbish. Yes.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah. But in the year that we've been living together, it has accumulated, filling already 3 rooms. And I just can't bear it anymore. I tell you what, one of the things that I can't stand is the smell of all this rubbish. It's not healthy.
Now, what do you expect? Old newspapers smell like old ink. It's so good. And then, oh my God, the old plants, which leftovers from my parents' house. I mean, okay, they smell a little bit, true. But it's charm. It's living. You have the feeling you live.
Okay, I mean, just tell me a bit. Living how? Living in very bad conditions.
I mean,
tell me.
I allowed your dogs to live with us, and I'm a very dog.
Hey, shut up, dogs!
I just can't stand the noise.
I'm sorry.
Go out and take them for a walk, okay?
Yes, I will take them for a walk. Okay, but okay, fine.
Sorry.
Come on, dogs.
How was it?
Oh, it was very refreshing walking in the fresh air, not smelling the stuff that is in the house. And
did you go to the park again?
Yes.
I mean, they love running after each other and digging holes. I think that.
Yeah. Oh, definitely the smell of the flowers and the green grass. After the rain, everything is just so fresh.
I can imagine it. Margaret, I'd like to apologize. I was a little bit carried away too much about everything, and I promise you, I will improve.
You will improve. Okay, so
I will work on myself. Yeah.
How about if we start by room number 1, and then we start getting rid of that stuff? I will help you.
Not room number 1. No, not room number 1.
Well, number 2.
I have to think about it in the order.
Number 3.
I have a surprise for you. There was a delivery when you were away. I bought 3 new television sets. 3 new television sets.
3 television sets.
I mean, for the future. Yeah, and I put them in room number 1, 2, and 3. No, I'm very sorry. I know, but that's the last thing I will buy. I promise you, it's the last thing.
Tell me, darling, why do you do this? Just what is it in your mind? How does this make you feel?
It makes me feel happy when I buy something. When I put it in the room, ready for future use. I know I have it. I will never be without a television. I will never be without newspapers. I can read all news. It gives me security. It gives me a feeling of safety.
Well, how about if you just have one wife? You're gonna want more then. If one is not enough, maybe.
Oh, come on. A wife for the future. I would never do anything like that. Really. No, Margaret. I promise. Oh, come on. That's ridiculous.
Well, yeah, that's a tough one.
No, it's not a tough one. I will never, ever do something like that. Good. it's time for me to go to the pub. I will meet the guys, have some beers, and yeah. I'll see you later.
All right, bye. Have a good time.
Is it the first time you're here in the pub?
Yes. I am. I am a regular, but I haven't been here for a long time.
What's your name? Nice.
My name is Susie. I find you very attractive, actually.
Really? Okay. I think you're stunning.
Oh,
You know,
you must be drunk.
No. I only had 3 beers, nothing more. I love your voice. Yeah, it has that roughness inside. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, I've lived quite a very intense life, and I've had a lot of men in my life. So,
You have a lot of experience then.
Of course, my young boy, I could just, I could take you somewhere and show you all my trophies and my experiences.
Thinking about it, I mean, you're more like a mother figure for me. Does that bother you?
Oh, is that how you see me? Well, you go home and never see me again.
No. I mean, a mother figure is good. Yeah. I mean, good.
No.
Yeah.
You said it. Off you go. Bye.
No, please. No, I was just joking. I was just joking. Please, just can I have another beer? 2 beers, please. You like beer? Here you go.
Hello.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was talking to someone, but the person left. Hi.
Oh, yeah. Do you want a beer? Another beer?
Yeah. Oh my God. Well, you don't look like my mother. Sorry.
Why do you say that?
Stupid joke. I'm sorry. Okay. So, what's your name, beauty?
My name is Susie.
Susie.
Yeah.
Okay, Susie. Susie, I'm a guy who likes to be very direct. Would you like to go to my place?
To your place?
Yes.
You mean where my friend Margaret lives?
Oh, you know Margaret.
Of course I know her.
Oh, do you like her?
Yes, she's my friend.
Well, would you still go to my place then? What do you think?
Not the way you have asked me. So I better go away. Bye.
Well, nice meeting you, Susie. Nice meeting you. Oh.
Hello?
Oh, hi.
Hello?
Yes? Hey.
I am sorry. Can you help me? I
always
can't.
like to help someone.
I can't see anything. I'm a bit blind. I've got these big glasses, and
I'm so sorry to hear that. How can I help you?
well, they've told me I would find a handsome man here.
Oh, I'm pretty. I mean, you found the most handsome guy in the bar. Yeah, just touch my face. Then you know.
Oh, touch your face.
Kittles.
I love your cheeks.
Oh, thank you. I mean, you beautiful cheeks too.
And your face, your skin is warm.
Yeah, well, I take good care of my skin. Yeah, really good
Let me
care.
touch. Let me touch your teeth. It's like a horse, like looking at the teeth of a horse. Let me touch. Oh, they seem strong.
All of them.
Right. So, well, I tell you what.
What?
I'm gonna take my glasses off, and I'll see if I can see better. I will also take my hat off.
Okay.
So it's me.
Well, I don't know what to say, Margaret. I was just having some fun in the bar. I mean,
So
having
I'm
a
just
chat.
I'm just like the weed. Yeah. You are going to accumulate other women in your life. I'm surprised you haven't put them in either of the rooms.
The idea crossed my mind.
Okay, Alan.
Margaret,
I'm,
please,
go-
please,
I'm gonna go.
don't jump on conclusions. Don't jump. No, please.
I'm gonna pack. I'm gonna pack.
No, don't pack. Please don't pack.
I'm gonna go back to my parents.
I beg you, don't go back to your parents. I need you. I need you in my life. You know, I need you.
Why do you need me? Why? You promised you wouldn't be talking to other women. The only reason why I came to the bar is because my friend Susie said that you were chatting her and that you had already invited her out. I don't know. I mean, this is just terrible. You're a liar. I can't trust you. I'm going. Thanks for giving me a space in your house, but I'm going back to my parents.
Okay, Margaret.
Bye.
Bye. I have another beer, please. Three weeks later. Ding dong.
Hello?
Good afternoon. My name is McCarthy. I'm police.
Hi? Yes? How can I help you?
Well, we have a little bit of a problem with the house of Alan.
What's happened?
We
What happened?
understood you might have the keys to get inside the house. So he's not been seen since a couple of weeks. And the neighbors are very concerned, but they gave some information you lived there for a while.
Well, I did live for a while, but I'm not with him anymore. We've separated. I'm now living with my parents.
Yeah, perhaps you could go and have a look.
Okay, let me check. I think I still got a spare key somewhere. I should have given it back to him. One moment. Oh yeah, actually yes. Here it is in my keyring.
Okay, we'll go to his house and have a look. Then can I have the key, please?
Yeah. Okay. There's the key.
Thank you so much.
Can I come with you?
No. 3 months later.
What? What's happened?
It's bad news. We can't find him anymore. It's a cold case now.
Well, did you? But is
Very
he not
sorry.
there? Is he not there?
We looked for months.
Did you look in room 1, room 2, room 3?
We looked all over the place. I'm very sorry. I think we should be realistic that we probably will never find him again. It was very kind to come over to ask for him here in the police station. Miss Margaret, please come.
Yeah.
Yeah. We stopped the search. So, okay, we have other more important things. Do you have other questions?
Can I have the key, please? Can I have the key back?
Well,
I'll go and do the search myself.
I guess it's okay.
Right. Thanks. Right. I'm gonna go. Okay. All right. Here's the door. It's very dark. It's very cold.
It's also very smelly.
What? Did I hear a voice?
Smelly. It's very smelly.
Whose voice is that? Is that you, Alan?
Margaret, it's me. Help me.
Where are you?
Margaret, the house.
What?
The house. Oh!
What? What's happening? The house is shrinking.
The house is absorbing me.
The house is shrinking. It's crashing you.
It's crashing me with everything inside.
Everything inside the room 1. Oh my God, room 2. Everything is crashing. Oh no.
I am unwanted. And the stuff is unwanted.
I can see your hand.
Can you see my hand?
Yeah, just hold my hand. Hold my hand. Come on. You can make it. Yeah. Come on. I'll pull you. There you are. How come the police couldn't find you?
The house was quiet when the police came in. It all happened the day you left, Margaret. I felt strange and I couldn't get out of the sofa. The sofa took me. The house took the sofa. The house took everything. Because everything is unwanted. Because in my mind, everything is unwanted. I am unwanted. You left me. And I know I did wrong.
Well, you did wrong because you wanted to keep things that were unwanted. But
then I became unwanted.
You became unwanted. Okay. I just have to reflect if I want you again or not.
It's so important. It's so important for me to be wanted.
I don't think I want you in my life again after what you've done. What future can I have? You haven't changed, have you?
Think about the weeds in the garden.
Yes, I wanted to cut those weeds.
But if you want the weeds in the garden, they will flourish.
Yes.
They will attract insects, all sorts of insects, and the insects will be happy. It's all about wanting something, all about the desire to have something, and then the things will be happy and flourish. Don't you want that for me?
Do you want me?
I want you.
And do you want the other women as well?
That was wrong. That was wrong. But just say the truth. I mean, you started planting the idea in my head in the first place.
Yeah, it's true. But just because I planted the idea in your head, that's not an excuse. Yes?
I realize that now. I suffered so much being the unwanted one. Alone in this house. No one could see me, find me. But
I know.
You could.
I know, darling. I know. I had a chat with your parents while I was back at home. As you know, my parents and yours are friends.
Yeah.
And your mother started crying because she said she wanted a girl and she had a boy. And she was feeling guilty that you grew up with this feeling of being unwanted. Your father wanted a boy, but unfortunately, he was too busy. He was busy always with his business and stuff, and he never told you how much he loved you. Do you understand that?
I understand that, and I think that's actually the reason that I started to become a hoarder and keeping all the things, giving them a home, the home I never had myself.
I can see how much you suffer in your childhood. But one of the things I don't understand is when I moved in, you knew that I wanted you. Why didn't you change?
Because I'm a stupid guy?
No, I don't think that's the reason. That's not the answer.
Perhaps not, but okay. The answer is that I never probably realized what you meant for me in the first place. That I thought you were just part of the furniture, yeah, like I do everything, keeping stuff. And that's not who you are or what you are. You're the only person who gives me a feeling that I wanted. And I didn't realize that, and I do realize that now. Okay?
Okay, perhaps you thought that I was part of the furniture because I was not your mother. Because in your life, your main focus, the main center in your life is your mother. And because your mother didn't want you, everything else is part of the furniture. Is that right?
Yes, that's right. That's right.
And you want to keep everything. You want to keep everything.
No. I lived in agony for the last 3 months here on my own. Look, I have a proposal. We ask a company to come over and to get rid of everything here inside. Everything. Every single bits and piece, all the furniture, everything. And we together, we start over again. We decorate the house, we buy new stuff, not much, you decide, and we start over.
All right, let's do it. Okay. Starting now. Let's do it.
Starting now.
Yes. Two months later. Space!
I never realized how comfortable space is. No clutter.
And look at this smell of clean.
And you know what I like so much? That we can still keep the weed in the garden.
We can still keep the weed in there. Okay, that's my concession. Yeah, that's fine. And guess what? We have a guest tonight for dinner. Your mother. She wants to come and give you a big, big, big hug.
Thank you, Margaret.
And your father. Your father will be there too.
Thank you for making this possible. Yeah, you helped me so much. I love you.
I love you too.
And that was our show.
Oh, thank you as always to SomerSand. Come on out if you'd like. Wonderful as always. I heard an extra participant added to the color of the show, which I appreciate. Mine is here too, but just very quiet.
Really?
Oh,
Nice.
that's sweet.
Thank you as always.
Yeah, it was nice.
Forward to you joining us again next season, I hope.
Yeah.
Oh
there-
my
there is a
goodness.
participant.
The face does not match the sound. Wonderful. Thanks everyone for joining us here on Highwire Improv this afternoon, and we look forward to seeing you next time. We'll be back online